Hello, welcome to IELTS with Emily. Today we look at part 3 in the topic places. In the first section, famous places in your country, the examiner wants to know how you can describe and explain, give more information. So for example, the first question is, tell me about any famous tourist attractions in your country. About. So you must describe. This word used about means that you must talk about what? Talk about. Give information. Describe. Famous tourist attractions. So talk about the most popular tourist attractions in your country. Of course, they use your, so this determines the country that you live in. So, for example, you could say, there are many famous tourist attractions in my country, such as. Then you can list off in your own native language or the English version of the tourist attraction if it has a different name. And then you can go on to explain what they are. For example, you could say, there are many famous tourist attractions in my country, such as Stonehenge, which is a very old group of stones, which is very mysterious and historic. Notice how I used adjectives to describe what it is like. Historic, mysterious. Then you can give other explanations and descriptions, such as there is also Buckingham Palace in London, so you can tell us which city it is in also. This is the Queen's most famous residence. You can have a tour inside or take photos from outside. The next question is, why are they popular with tourists? Well, if you have not partly answered this question in the first by explaining what it is or what you can do there, this is where you can use your adjectives and explain what activities people do here. So, for example, you could say Buckingham Palace is popular with tourists because it's so beautiful. It's also in the centre of London, and some countries don't have queens and kings. So it's more interesting to them to see where a real king or queen lives. So the next question is, can you speculate on the reasons why tourists want to visit famous monuments? Well, speculate means that there is no right or wrong answer here. You must give your opinion. Speculate on the reasons why. So I think tourists want to visit famous monuments because they are different from what they have at home, or because they are pretty, or they have heard about it and want to see what it is like. They are curious. It also depends on what type of famous monument. If it is old and historic, and the tourists are from a young country like America, then they don't have monuments as old as the ones that they want to see. Tourists might also visit famous monuments due to their hobbies. So if someone enjoys horse riding, maybe they would really like to go and see the races in the UK, where people famously join to bet on horses, even royalty. So don't forget, tell me about. This means that you have to give information. Why? Don't forget, give reasons. And a slightly different question is the third one, is think of other reasons that maybe you guess at. So I think that maybe the reasons why tourists want to visit famous places is because. Don't forget to use your adjectives and adverbs, activities, and enjoy giving lots of fun information about your country. Thanks again for watching an IELTS video. Bye bye for now.